Inter are hoping to finally sell Joao Mario, one of the worst transfers in their history, and get maybe 70 point. And maybe get,
if only, yeah.
If only 7.5 million euros back for him from Benfica, or maybe from Sporting, who can
hijack it's worse.
Deal where he played on loan last season, didn't he?
No, they could ruin the deal. So basically, for some reason, when Sporting don't want him for 7.5 million, but the deal here is when they did the move, he can't be sold to a Portuguese club. Basically, he can't be sold to a Portuguese club other than Sporting, unless Inter pay a 30 million euro penalty clause.
Why would you agree to that?
You ask me why? You ask me why about Inter's transfer dealings over the year, from Vidal to Gabigol to Joao Mario we're talking about, to Valentino Lazaro risen from the dead. God. You really going to make me go there? I don't know, but they've clearly painted themselves in a corner. And you talk about incentives. If Sporting are the only Portuguese club who can buy him without Inter taking a massive loss on him, effectively they can kind of name their price and undermine this. It makes no sense to make a deal with Benfica.
So strange.
You can't sell him anywhere else because nobody else wants him. I just said, it's mind-boggling that you would put this in there.
Yeah, crazy.
Marseille are turning into a little Arsenal colony. First Matteo Guendouzi, then William Saliba. Is that it, or is there more to come?
I don't think
should Steady Eddie be packing his bags? No,
I don't
Callum
think Steady
Chambers,
Eddie,
perhaps? No,
I'm not sure. Maybe Bellerin, but
Maitland Niles? No. Is he still an Arsenal player?
He is still an Arsenal player.
Wait. What about Jeffrey Rain Adelaide? Is he? No.
No.
I was just for a double barreled.
He's a Lyon.
Okay.
But
Leno. If Leno moves now, no.
No, because they're going to get Pau Lopez from Roma. Very active Marseille right now, and Longoria, the president. I was going to say sporting director. He's doing everything there. Cengiz Ünder has arrived on loan from Roma. Pau Lopez is next.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that's exciting as well. Guendouzi is pretty much done. A loan with an option to buy for around 11.
What's the Marseille to Roma link? Because
they're looking for loans with options to buy. So not many clubs. Well, right now they clearly thought that they wanted a goalkeeper. I think he knows Pau Lopez really well. They're both being Spaniards, Longoria and Lopez. I think he likes Cengiz Ünder. Maybe because he tried to sign him for Valencia all those years ago when he was sporting director.
What do they need Pau Lopez for?
Mandanda is 36, going 37 now. 1 year left on his contract. Their second goalkeeper, Johan Pelé, has left. So they need a backup and maybe someone who can put a bit of competition with him.
So you're going to sign Pau Lopez, who is on Roma wages, which aren't Real Madrid wages, but they're still substantial wages, to challenge Mandanda for the number one job?
Yeah, that's the idea. I'm not sure.
Genius here, right?
I'm not sure Sampaoli is very, very keen on
Steve.
Yeah. I know. Plenty of reports out there that Borussia Dortmund are looking to Donyell Malen from PSV Eindhoven to replace Jadon Sancho. We've talked about that, I think, a couple of weeks ago, Gab. You were not keen. Are you still not keen? Do you still not think it's a good idea? Because I think it's a good idea.
I don't think it's... I don't... Look,
what?
It looks to me like they're doing this thing where they just keep adding young players. You can never have enough. You know what? Already last season, you had a situation where you had so many, younger attacking players, and they weren't getting on the pitch. They weren't getting regular playing time. I don't think Marco Rosen is necessarily going to... You don't want to put him in a position where he has to rotate all the time. Yeah, you need depth, but Malen at 30 million. 30 million post-pandemic is a serious investment.
You just got 90 for Sancho.
That's fine. Go and spend it on other people and other positions that you need to strengthen. But when you look at the options that you have in that attacking midfield wide position, you're going to want to get more minutes from Moukoko next year. Obviously, you've got Holland, and that takes care of the forwards in case you're thinking of Malen as a forward, right?
You can play them both together up front. You can play him wide. He started wide. Now he played more centrally last season and with Holland. But
you got Gio Reyna, you've got Julien Brandt, you've got these guys who are different.
Brandt is for sale.
You got Marco Reus. I know, but who's going to sign
40
him?
Years old.
But it's the usual thing. Who's going to sign? You have the other kid what's the name of the kid who started in the guy who never played for the first team and then he started in the Champions League.
I think that's it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what are we talking about? There's somebody else I forget.
I know.
Oh, you got Hazard? I mean, what?
Yeah. No, maybe, but I think Donyell Malen at 30 million is a good opportunity.
I'm going to send a warning to Dortmund, right? I know we in the media, we look at this and we say, oh, they're so brilliant. They're so good. Oh, they're so good at developing young players. Oh, fantastic, right? What they do very well is they buy the best young players out there. They have them for a couple of years because these guys are good. Many of these guys make it. Many of these guys do not make it. Many of these guys get it wrong.
Yeah,
and I think you should
hear
look
you.
at why they don't, right? Because for every one of these guys, there's an Alexander Isak, there's a Daoud, there's a whole range of people that they spent serious money on.
Yeah, of course.
And
not
it's difficult with
always
youngsters.
working out.
But you should put them in a situation where I think where they have a chance to succeed. And I don't know that chucking Malen, and Malen is much more of a finished player. He's not a kid.
No.
He's a finished player.
That's why.
That's why it's odd to me.
Yeah, but Joe Reyna, maybe he's not ready to play 60 games next season, whereas Donyell Malen is. So you could give more time to those young ones without so much pressure, and still have a player like Donyell Malen on your books. Media in Italy are reporting that Jorge Mendes, Gab, is on his way to Turin to discuss Cristiano Ronaldo's contract extension. I mean, come on.
Okay. So
Surely not.
Extending Cristiano's contract doesn't make sense for Juventus, and it doesn't make sense for Cristiano right now. I'm not saying he can't play. I'm not saying he shouldn't be there next season. Just that there's no reason for either one to do it right now. And Donyell came out and said, "Oh no." He came up with this thing. He made it sound it was very scientific. Well, you know, the COVID-free NPV for Cristiano is positive. People are like, COVID-free NPV. I think what he means is COVID-free net player value, which is basically accounting sleight of hand. It doesn't mean anything because COVID was real and they did get a hit. And the net player value, you can put whatever because you add brand value and whatever. It's all nonsense. I don't blame him for saying it. I would have said the same thing if I was Donyell. But I think from Juve's perspective, from Cristiano's perspective, best thing to do is wait. It's as simple as that.
I agree.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.